But real quick, let me listen. I'm not a member of the goalie union, but, and I'm not even the parent of a netminder, and I know that you're a goalie. But seriously, it's become almost an epidemic in the NHL this year, especially. Goaltenders smashing their sticks, throwing their sticks in disgust after a game. I understand emotion. I understand being ticked off. Kari Lettinen here is really disappointed with the officiating, and he had a right to be. It was a bad missed call earlier in the game. But what I really have an issue is after shootouts, I see goalies that they lose. And again, it's not just any one. It's been a numerous amount of them that will take their sticks and smash it over the crossbar. First of all, control your emotions a little bit. It's great to show them in some ways, but a little young kids. If I had a kid that was a goalie and he did that one time, oh my gosh. Forget the actual amount of money, which is significant. What do goalie sticks cost nowadays? I don't know.
Yeah, a couple $100.
Couple of $100. But it's also, I mean, come on. Yes, you're ticked off that you lose the shootout, but don't be smashing sticks over crossbars. There might be a lot of goalies out there saying, you're an idiot. And maybe I am an idiot, but I'm just telling you, it's enough of it. It's just, you talk to some people out there.
You see forwards, defensemen,
enough of that too. Enough of that too. You know what? If anything, at the very least, and again, my kid is too young to even be playing hockey, but throughout my whole time, I never took a stick, whether my dad bought it or the team bought it, and crashed it over the top of the net. It happens every once in a while. I guess fine, whatever. It's become almost epidemic, and maybe there are some equipment managers out there smiling right now, and maybe I'll get a.
You're bad for sales.
Thank you. Oh, please, they're breaking enough as it is.
Well, my son's a goalie, and
right.
I've seen him do it, and I give him $4? And I said, I'm not really excited about spending another couple $100 to get you a new stick. And 2, don't let them see you sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the other guys, and the end of the game is one thing, but it's after a goal partway through a game. Don't let the other team see that you're off your game, that you're that mad. They know you're mad, but...
And don't let your own team
see that you're not in charge. You're not in control. So... But I also understand that the frustrations that these players are going through, and I think it speaks to a lot of times, especially when you see it after the shootouts, just how valuable the points are to so many of these teams. And it's that you lose that point and you are not pleased.
Yeah, Marc-Andre Fleury a week ago in the shootout, turned around and whacked his stick over the crossbar. I did it once in minor hockey, broke right at the paddle.
Yeah.
Snapped.
And what happened to you?
You know what I did? I held on to it for like 3 or 4 shots against 3 or 4 minutes until there was a pile up in front of me, and then I pretended that the stick broke then because my dad was in the stands and Pops,
what
Pops
happens
wouldn't appreciate that.
if the Kari Lettinen hits the referee with that stick? Well, and he was close.
You're suspended.
He was. Yeah, he was very close there. I get the intensity, the heat of the moment, all that, and I respect the hell out of the goaltenders. I do. What they can do at their position is amazing.
And the pressure
they're under. But I just think literally we're seeing it we're seeing it weekly. And I'm off the soapbox now. I love goalies. I'm not saying anything against them. I'm just saying I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to, kids too.
What, Tuukka does it every 6 years? He had that famous one in the American Hockey League.
Yeah, he's done it a few times this year. He's brought it to the crossbar a few times. But you saw Fleury. We were talking about, was it Hutchinson also did it? I believe. I mean, it's not just, it's numerous netminders out there doing it.
You know what surprises me? There's a real art to it, because you have to really hit it where the shaft hits the paddle, and then you can get full value for it. Otherwise, you just look like a person who can't break a stick.